Hey there, it is Chris Lonergan with Footbridge Media, and this is the Footbridge Media Weekly Round-Up, where we take online marketing and contractor-adjacent news from the week, boil it down to a few short talking points so you can stay in the loop without wasting too much of your time. For the week of December 28th, 2023, we've got 4 for you today. This one from Search Engine Land, the 7 key 2024 search trends to watch for and top 3 priorities. This includes a lot of stuff, some of it that doesn't necessarily impact contractors, like SGE, which is Google's search generative experience. That's the AI search from Google. But the overall vibe is about how helpful content and high quality content that keeps users engaged with your website is kind of the focus. This also means having a multi-channel process and approach so you can try to have a presence in multiple components of the SERP. One of the things they do point out is the SERP is kind of getting more and more fragmented. That's kind of been the trend over the last couple of years. It's no longer just 10 blue links. Now there's a ton of stuff. There's the people also ask sections, video sections, image sections, news sections. So it's important that you create content to try to fill all those voids. One of the 7 trends is specifically about local strategy, the idea that listing management alone is not enough to rank locally. That's why Footbridge Media websites have city pages, have project posts that are specific to locations, has images with optimization for specific locations. That's all to help feed into a comprehensive local SEO strategy. So in a nutshell, this article says make good content for your overall services in your target locations and do so in many formats, trying to gain the most impressions and clicks possible. From The Wise Marketer, 4 words for loyalty marketing in 2024. This piece is from an organization that talks a lot about customer loyalty efforts as a part of aiding in customer retention and getting repeat business. The 4 words in question here are trust. Trust building should be part of every customer experience. Relationships. Long-term established relationships offer the opportunity to alter customer behavior. Transparency. Less about lip service, more about having honesty in service and communication. And gratitude. Regularly practicing gratitude for big and small interactions alike encourages more positive emotions in your interactions. Preparing for an uncertain 2024 via Pro Remodeler. This is an article by Mark Richardson, which is on the Pro Remodeler website. It's also going to be in the next issue of Pro Remodeler magazine in print as well. Here the author talks about uncertainty, but it's seen kind of through a positive lens. If we can anticipate uncertainty, we can be pleasantly surprised when things go better than forecast, and we can also better roll with the punches when things do not go our way. There are 3 core suggestions that are offered here. Number 1 is to focus on what you know, not what you don't. The idea that you can direct your efforts, your energy on things that you can absolutely do something about right now, not the maybes and the ifs. Focus on things that are a part of your business right now. Plan a 12-week year, not a 12-month year. The idea being here that you go more micro than macro, that you focus your efforts on smaller, yet more aggressive timeframes and turnarounds. It's the kind of thing that'll give yourself a little bit better sense of accomplishment, gives you some more realistic targets to focus on instead of this big overarching idea of here's what you need to accomplish this year. And the last one here is to reverse your thinking, a suggestion for a little pessimism to focus on. Basically, if you've got a plan and you've got your goals for what things you know you can work on now, the next step is to figure out what could go wrong, what realistically could go wrong, and have a plan to work around those possible pitfalls. One of the examples that they provide is that if you know you've got a 20% close rate, build enough leads so that you can have enough work if your closing rate was to drop to 15% this quarter for some reason. And this last one was just a fun one. Holiday lights add festive moods to construction job sites via Construction Dive. This was cool. Construction Dive every year does an annual holiday lights contest for construction companies that show a little bit of Christmas spirit on their job site or at their company HQ. So this article had 3 submissions here. The first was a large real tree outside of R.L. McCoy's in Indiana. Apparently this has been a tradition for a long time for this company. A Strack excavator with a Grinch in the driver's seat. That's a cool looking one. And my favorite one here is DPR Construction's decorated crane. It was placed outside of Connecticut Children's, which is a children's hospital in Hartford, Connecticut. The company's completing a major project there, and the team there, the project team leader, the on-site crane operator, they decorated the tower so the kids in the hospital could see the huge crane turn into a holiday decoration, which I thought was really cool. That does it for this week. Hopefully we saved you a few extra clicks to help you keep up to date on some recent news while keeping you on task for the day. Happy New Year to you and yours. Happy 2024. Thank you to everyone who was a current Footbridge Media client for everything for this year. We look forward to working with you next year. As always, Footbridge Media clients can reach out to their marketing consultants and the marketing team with any questions or concerns. If you're not already a Footbridge Media client in 2023, then maybe your 2024's online marketing could benefit from a little bit of our expertise to simplify and streamline your marketing, you can always ask us for help. You can check us out online at footbridgemedia.com.